Tomato and eggs. It's a simple recipe. I mean, and it has been made across basically the world. I mean, from China to whatever, but we seem to have figured out that this one originated in Persia, actually. But we're going with a basic Greek version today, which is relatively simple. We are not surprising anybody with ingredients they don't like. This is family friendly. We have done previously the North African version, Shakshuka, linked down below. These are scrambled, and that you don't do in the Shakshuka. But we're going to start out with some ripe tomatoes. And all we're going to do here is chop them up and stuff them in our little blender thingy-dingy, choppy. If you don't have one of those, you can blanch them and take off the skin, because you don't want to have pieces of skin in your dish when you're finished. But when you do it like this, well, it's chopped. Problem solved. So that's what we're going to do today. You could also grate them. That's also a possibility on your box grater. Just make sure you don't chop off your fingers on that or scratch your fingers.
Yeah, leave the skin out at the end.
Exactly,
Probably.
that's also a possibility. We are going in with, I think, what shall we say, 4 tomatoes, not to overfill the pan. So we make a nice portion out of this. I think that's about what it can take right now. And we're gonna give this a blitz. And we pour it out on our pan.
Maybe the second batch leaves some more pieces, let's say. So we have a little bit of...
We could do that if you want to. Okay, so let me pulse this a little bit instead, so we don't get that.
Yeah. Exactly, so we have a bit bits inside.
Yeah, that looks nice. A little bit of bits and pieces. Well, with the mess out of the way, we have everything on the pan, and we're going to get this started on medium high. Now we want to cook this down, and we want to evaporate a lot of the water. We want it to reduce quite a lot. So we have maybe 10 minutes for this to enjoy itself on the pan. While it does that, we are going to get started on our egg mixture. Straight from the farm in the neighborhood. Fresh eggs, fantastic quality. Look at the yolk on those, I mean, fantastic. There we go. 6, and now it starts bubbling nicely. Let me turn down the heat just a little bit. Yeah, we give this a nice little stir here. You see that has a lot of liquid, so that will take a bit of time. Let that go while we give this a good whisk. Looks about right. Then we're gonna give it a pinch of salt, but don't put too much salt, because we're also gonna add cheese to this one. A bit of black pepper, not too much, just a couple of rounds here. And cheese, microplaner, Parmesan. You could add mozzarella, you could add Gruyere, you could do whatever, but I like that sharpness of the Parmesan. But we're not gonna do a lot. We're not making a cheese sauce.
No, don't overpower with the cheese.
No, like you see here, like 3-4 tablespoons of this. I think that's good. Definitely looks good to me. So whisk that in, and then all we have to do is wait for the tomatoes. Well, this is getting there. We are almost there. 1, maybe 2 more minutes, and then we are ready to move on. So, in the meantime, homemade sausages. Link down below how to make those beautiful Texas hot links. They're fantastic. So, on a pan, they are smoked, they are cured, and they smell fantastic. So they go in a preheated oven, 150, so they are ready when that's ready. We are just about there. When you see the consistency here, still liquidish, but we have evaporated a lot of water. A little pinch of salt also here. We didn't have enough in, so that also needs a little bit of flavor boost. Olive oil, don't put it from the beginning. This is the time when you want to add your olive oil, and a couple of spritzes like that, not too much. Get that mixed in. It needs olive oil to make the sauce really smooth and nice. And then it's straight in with our egg mixture. Bam, and we start folding that in. But be careful here. You don't want to cook it too hard. You see it starts scrambling right away. We take down the temperature a little bit so it doesn't go too fast. You want to fold this in nicely. Oh, this is gonna be so good. It's so simple and just delicious way of making a variation. You could put buko, chili, ginger, as you mentioned before.
Yes. You can put peppers, chopped of potatoes, zucchinis. I mean, all sorts of.
This can be
some chops of sausages or ham or whatever. But we will do many more, guys, in the future.
Yeah, paprika.
Ooh,
Smoked
some
paprika.
chilies, yes.
Yeah. We want to make this a little bit thicker. Be careful not to take it too far. You don't want the eggs to dry out. You want this to be nice and juicy and saucy.
Maybe you should add now the basil a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking because I want to put in because we have basil for garnish, but I don't want to put in too much basil while it's cooking because that will just wear it out. But at the end, you want to rip in some pieces of this. You could add other herbs. You could add peppermint even, was also part of a possibility with this recipe.
Some put parsley, but I don't like it.
I don't think it matches.
Or basil is better.
Basil is one of my favorites anyway. But I will put fresh basil on top when we serve it, but that's a different story. But I want a little bit of
to release
basil.
some essential oils.
Exactly. Just like that, I think. And fold that in also. And now, and now it's time to switch it off. Fold in the basil. Boop. Because you don't want to cook this any further because then it gets dry and that's not nice. It has to have that consistency. So it stands up on its own. It doesn't fall out, but it's not dry. That's exactly where you want to go. Our nice old beautiful.
That's from my grandmother.
Exactly.
It is actually old.
And put it up here on one side, looking beautiful, a beautiful pile of eggs. I'm telling you, this is breakfast for champions.
That's a good brunch, actually.
As a brunch item, this is fantastic, actually.
Perfect.
Put it here, we make room for our sausages also. And then we're gonna dress it up and show you a delicious dish. And that is just a gorgeous plate here. Let me give it a try. It is, first of all, it is the eggs we're going for here. So let me give that a quick taste here. Sometimes there is so much beauty in simplicity. It's so simple, it's so tasty, and it's an easy, quick fix on a Wednesday morning when you're in a hurry for some good breakfast. Add a couple of sausages, some feta cheese, you have breakfast for champions. So definitely give this a shot. It is an excellent side dish or an excellent breakfast or an excellent brunch.